Ha! Knee. He's got blue bones. He's got blue bones. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of funny. There you go. Perfect. We're done. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come at me, creatures. Come at me. For the Emperor.
Alright, there we go. Reloading just in case. Exploring. There we go. Just chilling while I take all that in. Good stuff. Alright, wait, I saw something. I saw something! Lockers with purity seals and prayers.
The Emperor's note
Something,
has found
something.
me.
Yeah, let's just go this way. It looks like a dead end anyways. Oh shit. Tech Marine?
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking.
Oh, this is not Alpha.
Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate.
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
There we go. So the first few missions are like tutorials in a sense, right? Which is level 20. Alright. Yeah, so start mission, let's do it. I've accessed a signal and established a connection with the members of the unknown expedition. He's holed up in the subdeck control room. I need to get there, but first I must deal with the heretics. Heretics. Something, something, something. Look at that. That's awesome. I love this universe. 40,000! Too bad they're so expensive.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
Okay, at least now I know how to use cover.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Kill the heretic! the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
There we go. Alright, Auto-cryptaesthesicon Transcript. Scriptorium telepathica Martyr. Regio Caligari Sector, Segmentum Tempus, Destination, Colony, Choir, Sensilla, Subsector, Admin, Conduit, Telepathic Duct, Trans-Environmental Relay. Okay, date, the 36th millennium. Reference Caligari, and then Tenebra. Brother Lester, 2, Forge World, Consigie Prime. Request a partial overhaul. Decrypted message. This is the thrice blessed Fortress Monastery Matriarch, Category A3 research vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Matriarch is in a highly important research pilgrimage from Segmentum Pacificus to the Signal subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the Matriarch is caught in several warp anomalies and Gallagher shields suffer considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul on the orbital dry docks of Cosi Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Alright. That's not good. Oh, there's a bit included. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. Inventory. There we go. I knew I picked up some good stuff. Alright, so this is, so I'm not sure how the armor works just, or sorry, weapons work just yet, because you got armor levels, which sometimes supersede the benefits. Alright, so this is, both these are armor level 1. They're both blue. We got 15% reduction, armor reduction, 12 max faith, 146. Okay, 145. So this is better in basic stats, I'd say here. 2.7% chance to release a Thunderbolt Authority on hit taken. 1.2, basically 2% of all resistance from surrounded. Experience gain. Yeah, okay, that's what I need, especially this early on or at all. Eye implant, damage bonus, warp resistance, heat resistance. Just max faith. Okay, neural implant, all resistance, poison effects. Yeah, segmentum. Alright, we need to take that one out. Oh, I didn't know I mean, maybe I did, but I forgot. I don't know. Wow. Let's try it. Here we go. Ha! Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Woo! Oh! Whatever the hell. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Can't use those.
Let me taste your flesh.
Ha! I lost him.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Don't hit on him.
Alone?
Stop.
Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons
not
for us to
interested.
kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Alright, right, okay, so we still got a lot of...
The moment of retribution is here.
Dude. Why not?
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Well, first, gotta backtrack for a second, make sure I get all the, okay, that's where I came from. Okay, so I did a circle. So we're good. We discovered everything. Alright. I didn't actually notice that I was doing that. One thing that is kind of lame is you can't seem to like run too much faster. Well, I guess you can do that. I love whacking them, man. Whack. That probably came off wrong. It's not what I meant.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
There's Korn. Or one of his. Boom. Boom. Okay, so let's see what I unlocked. I unlocked Infernal Pistol and Chainsword. Personal Void Shields and a passive unit. Also, oh, I leveled up twice. Sweet. The Eviscerator, content points, and passive skill points. Alright, so let's go here and try to energy shield efficiency, active faith cooldowns are reduced by 30% if you have active face slot 2. I don't know what that means. So, well, we'll just do both. Alright, let's go back here. Natural implants. Wait, that's not what I wanted. B, cancel. Compares. Y. Okay. So, yeah, it's definitely better. So we're going to switch that. This one has more going on in the benefits, but it is, yeah, it's better. It's better with suppress. No, it's not better with suppression, but everything else seems to be better. So let's do that one. There we go. All right, now we have this thing, which is, see, like, it's more damage, but it's got less deflection and is higher, but somehow it's 2 quality points less. I disagree with that, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go to the next level. Alright, heretics have withdrawn. More on the way. I need reinforcements.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. At your command.
New tutorial, let's go. Occasionally you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. Some particularly defense, you can limit command allied soldiers by sending them highlighted positions. Just stand near the position marker and hold A to send the nearest ally to that position. Alright, so cool.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an Imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
We'll never know, man.
You cannot hurt me. Die,
You guys just got
maggots!
fucked.
Die! At your command. Die, maggots, die!
Alright, personal log by Archivist Anselm Avero. First analysis, I need to modify my earlier estimate of age of this magnificent ship. The pre-Thorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection of the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin in the ship, but the details, like the winged statue, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost and subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. So wait, why is one highlighted and one not? I don't know. The tech archaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotional soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of the Emperor's forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis and a bit troubled. The mural around the Scarlet Hypothesis and the Imperium beyond has unsettled, to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our souls. Forward to Inquisitor K. Personal archive. Alright, so we gotta find this shit that they're talking about. Oh, right, that's the clues. Right, I gotta read this to y'all because it's important. Oh, there we go. This is the one that they were talking about. I can't seem to focus on it though because it's part of the. There's that. I didn't see any paintings though.
For the Emperor!
Dude's bound his knee with this great sword.
Ready to fight! Maggots, die! For the Emperor!
Oh.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up
Calm down.
and take as
Calm
many
down.
guardsmen with you as you can.
For the Emperor! Ready to fight!
Alright, there we
Reporting
go.
for duty, Inquisitor. How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
What does that do? I don't know what that does. Don't know what that does.
Off with your head. Thank you, Inquisitor. Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. Ready to fight!
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Alright, so I guess now's a good time, right? Alright, so abandoned Colossus, let's see what's going on here. So I found something strange buried beneath the layers of corrupted data and discarded cogitator. It seems to be a secret correspondence between some prominent members of the cult that used to control the matriarch. The exchange was hidden away in analytical sermons and useless tech litanies, probably to avoid discovery of certain Uther Tiberius, the leader of the cult. The correspondence is from a time when the matriarch was still intact and wandered in the sector with set purpose. The message betrayed a sense of impending catastrophe as some experiments have gone wrong. According to astropathic transmission I extracted from a broken terminal, the mysterious matriarch entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago with considerable damage. It came from Segmentum Pacificus and was on a research mission. The data also implies that the fortress monastery was under the command of certain Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius, a man much revered by his companions. I found the corpse of a dead archivist. He must have belonged to an imperial expedition keen to explore the remains of the matriarch. According to data later discovered, he was studying the fortress monastery and recording material about the mysterious imperial cult. The notes convey his confusion. He dates the ship as from before the Age of Apostasy, while the adornments, statues, the decorations, and other elements on the ship are clearly imperial in origin, and details as the winged statues all suggest a cult that used to be an imperial, but which has lost subsequently purged from the archives. Boom. And then, oh yeah, you can also just check this stuff out like that, so we don't need to do that though. What is this? Okay. Cage. So, according to records from a correspondence between the two high-ranking members of Adeptus Mechanicus serving on the matriarch, it seems that the local machine spirit began to show signs of symptoms which, in case of a human subject, would indicate the onset of insanity. Even the tech priests were baffled by this remarkable scenario, and they even contemplated the destruction of the machine spirit. I found a dead Imperial guard. He's part of the Imperial expedition he served under its superior from Holy Ordos, an Inquisitor called Clusterheim. I only know that because someone named Claudius Thorn made contact with me via the soldier's Voxcaster. It seems that the expedition was stranded in the Fortress Monastery the same way I was, and this Thorn has been defending the control room of the hangar deck for some time now. He wants me to rescue him. I need him to help me get there and give me answers. Expedition. Alright. Found the alright, so this one is the abandoned wreck was transmitted as a signal. Right. Found the corpse of fallen Adeptus Astartes. He was clearly a member of the mysterious Imperial expedition. The Space Marine was torn into pieces, so it's difficult to tell which chapter he belonged to. I must have mentioned some of the oddities in the situation. I must also mention some of the oddities in the situation. I was unable to identify the heraldry of his power armor. The only explanation is that this warrior of the Imperial must have belonged to a chapter that I had never heard of. Examining the remains of some other dead Imperial soldiers, I found a broken data slate. I could only recover a badly damaged pick record of an ambush. These men were attacked by a powerful creature of chaos, and the record audio implies that they had Lord Inquisitor on board as well. I made contact with an officer called Claudius Thorn. He's leading some of the combat teams that arrived with the mysterious expedition. Thorn clearly thinks that I belong to the Imperial Reconnaissance Force, doing some kind of reconnaissance on his abandoned ship. He also mentioned a certain Lord Clusterheim. Therefore, I suspect that the expedition might be quite large and is supervised by at least several Inquisitors. I could use his confusion to gain more information later. I fought my way to the control room of the hangar deck and met Claudius Thorn, Stormwatcher Space Marine. The preparations for the imminent siege of the control room prevented us from discussing important matters, but Thorn was surprised to learn that I was not part of the same armed force that had landed on the Matriarch under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Clusterheim and his Inquisitors. Their presence here raises serious questions. Alright. There we go. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Be nice.
Die, unclean.
Whack, whack, whack. Guacamole.
Ready to fight.
Reach the exits.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
The moment of retribution is
Blasphemy.
here.
Oh! Investigation completed. The clues I found led me to following conclusion. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by the certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of this explorers are still unknown, although, judging by the number of casualties they've suffered, I assume the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue, also some Space Marines from the Storm Watch chapter. I find troubling that Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. So again, the Conclave, every Inquisitor is part of different conclaves, which are based on like the geographic sectors and stuff. So the Caligari Conclave is what he's talking about. All right, plasma gun. Woo. Unlock perk, utility harness. Unlock like saintly deeds, cleansing flame. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the last one that the last what's the word? Mission before the game really opens up. All right, cooldown to Acts of Faith is reduced 1 second. So that one. All right, so. Level 2, range damage reduced 2%. Wow, this is duration of slow effects. Suppress gain with the attributes. Suppression damage reduced. Increases my health a little bit, but no, I'm not going to do that. Here we go. This might work. Level 4, shield HP regeneration per second. Suppression damage reduction. Bonus loot quantity. It's not that good though, so I'm going to go with that one. Level 3, ooh, what is this? Warp resistance, reflect damage, physical resistance. Movement speed, see that's kind of good, but experience gain, it's still 20%, it's still really good. So we want that. We'll get there. Okay, Holy Sensor. Wow, way less max HP, but it's got reflective chance and damage bonus for burning effects. Doesn't, oh, it does add an extra thing. Okay, so now we got this bolt and chain sword combo. Cool. Yeah, definitely want that. And then this power maul. Purity seal. Let's switch that. We're gonna just like